of shadows, the lost souls he seeks. Chains of mortality, rattle and break. No mercy given, no soul will wake. The path is endless, the toll is due. Through gates of despair, he summons you. He stands at the border of night and decay. The god of the lifeless, your soul he'll betray. With every step, the abyss calls your name. No light, no salvation, just eternal flame. Guiding the fallen, he knows your fate. No escape from the reaper, your keeper of hate. His sight carves the silence, the end draws near. A god of the shadows, who feeds on your fear. Feeds on your fear. In shadows, his hand strikes the hour. The weight of his gaze strains life's final power. Across the black river, his voice echoes clear. Abandon all hope, for the end is near. Through realms of torment where silence screams, he shapes your eternity, shattering dreams. His scythe cuts deep, the flesh turns to dust. Eternal submission in death you trust. He stands at the border of night and decay. The god of the lifeless, your soul he'll betray. With every step, the abyss calls your name. No light, no salvation, just eternal flame. Guiding the fallen, he knows your fate. No escape from the reaper, your keeper of hate. His sight carves the silence, the end draws near. A god of the shadows, who feeds on your fear. Feeds on your fear. Feeds on your fear. Feeds on your fear. The void swallows light, the echoes decay. His kingdom eternal, no dawn breaks the gray. Through blackened skies, his specter ascends. A god of the end, where all life ends. Bound to the shadow, the harbinger grim. Feel the cold touch as the light grows dim. No prayers can save you, no gods can atone. In the arms of death, you're forever alone. He stands at the border of night and decay. The god of the lifeless, your soul he'll betray. With every step, the abyss calls your name. No light, no salvation, just eternal flame. Guiding the fallen, he knows your fate. No escape from the reaper, your keeper of hate. His sight carves silence, the end draws near. A god of the shadows, who feeds on your fear. Who feeds on your fear. Feeds on your fear. Feeds on your fear. Who feeds on your fear. of what went wrong. Their bodies cold, their faces torn, a warning left for those who mourn. Never call what you can't command. The spirits move with a deadly hand. A seance born from reckless breath, now marked forever by violent death. Voices scream from the other side. Evil wakes where the living hide. Fear takes hold as the shadows creep. The spirits rise and the young souls weep. Bloodstained walls and hollow cries. Their laughter fades as the daylight dies. No escape, no morning light. They summon death and it claim the night. Voices scream from the other side. Evil wakes where the living hide. Fear takes hold as the shadows creep. The spirits rise and the young souls weep. Bloodstained walls and hollow cries. The laughter fades as the daylight dies. No escape, no morning light. They summon death and it claim the night. In the corners of the mind, a fractured soul, the tethered bind. The body sleeps, but the spirit roams through realms of whispers, far from home. A world unseen, where the damned reside. Doors creak open, no place to hide. Entities claw, they hunger, they crave. The living's vessel, a soul to enslave. Dragged into the void through ethereal gates. Trapped in a purgatory where darkness waits. Echoes of screams, the tether grows thin. The astral plane where nightmares begin. Bound by fear, the shadows call. A relentless grip, consuming all. Spirits rise with unholy cries. The living falls where eternity lies. Footsteps echo in the blackened hall. Spirits weep, their shadows crawl. A sinister grin, a demon's guise. Eyes ablaze with malice, consuming skies. Candlelight flickers, the boundary breaks. An unwelcome guest from the abyss awakes. A family's cries, a desperate plea. Lost between worlds, no guarantee. Dragged into the void through ethereal gates. Trapped in a purgatory where darkness waits. Echoes of screams, the tether grows thin. The astral plane where nightmares begin. Bound by fear, the shadows call. A relentless grip, consuming all. Spirits rise with unholy cries. The living falls where eternity lies. Chains of despair, an eternal fight. Haunted forever by the creatures of night. Crossing the threshold, no way back. A gateway to horror, painted pitch black. The veil is torn, the dead invade. A cursed existence, a debt unpaid. In the dusk, where shadows collide. The astral traveler is swallowed inside. Dragged into the void through ethereal gates. Trapped in a purgatory where darkness waits. Echoes of screams, the tether grows thin. The astral plane where nightmares begin. Bound by fear, the shadows call. A relentless grip, consuming all. Spirits rise with unholy cries. The living falls where eternity lies. void through ethereal gates, trapped in a purgatory where darkness waits. Echoes of screams, the tether grows thin, the astral plane where nightmares begin. Bound by fear, the shadows call, a relentless grip, consuming all. Spirits rise with unholy cries, the living falls where eternity lies. Of ancient stone, they caught their fateful path. Unholy whispers echoed deep, foretelling Satan's wrath. The air grew thick, the light grew dim, in catacombs of dread. A temple cursed, a coffin sealed, where angels fear to tread. Scripts of doom, in tongues unknown, etched upon the seal. A moment's greed, a deadly deed, what was bound revealed. Gates to hell, unleash the night, demons rise, consume the light. Evil reigns, the world defiled, chaos spreads, the damned run wild. Coffin cracked, the serpent's breath, sows the seeds of endless death. Boundless horror, infernal scream, human fate, a shattered dream. Fire spilled from blackened veins, the earth began to quake. From pits below, the devils rose, their thirst could not be slaked. Blazing eyes and claws of hate tore through the mortal plane. What they unearthed beneath the ground now rules with searing pain. The price of knowledge too steep to bear, they woke the beast from its ancient lair. Gates to hell, unleash the night, demons rise, consume the light. Evil reigns, the world defiled, chaos spreads, the damned run wild. Coffin cracked, the serpent's breath, sows the seeds of endless death. Boundless horror, infernal scream, human fate, a shattered dream. Bloodstained skies, the rivers boil, the cursed crowd burns and recoils. Human screams fuel Satan's flame, no redemption, just the blame. Shovels in their hands, now swords of regret, digging graves for the living in a world of death. Catacombs, now gaping wide, the coffin's curse remains. The earth itself a battleground, where hell forever reigns. They sought the truth, they found the end, in darkness they abide. A world undone, a crimson sun, beneath the demon's tide. Gates to hell, unleash the night, demons rise, consume the light. Evil reigns, the world defiled, chaos spreads, the damned run wild. Coffin cracked, the serpent's breath, sows the seeds of endless death. Boundless horror, infernal scream, human fate, a shattered dream. devil grins and shadows veil. 13 souls to tip the scale. Under threat of hellfire's blaze, she spins the truth, their final days. A whispered curse, a life undone. The devil's work has just begun. 13 souls, the price is set. A pact of blood, a devil's debt. Belief in doom, their hearts will break. He takes their souls for his own sake. Fear consumes, their wills collide. Terror's curse, no place to hide. The fortune told, their lives unfold. 13 souls the devil holds. Her hands shake, but still she deals. A force unseen that none can feel. The cards reveal their certain fate. A door to hell, an open gate. In her eyes, the devil's glare. A prisoner bound by his despair. Each word she speaks, a dagger thrust. Each soul she claims turns flesh to dust. 13 souls, the price is set. A pact of blood, a devil's debt. Belief in doom, their hearts will break. He takes their souls for his own sake. Fear consumes, their wills collide. Tarot curse, no place to hide. The fortune told, their lives unfold. 13 souls the devil holds. Bound by fear, she cannot fight. A puppet pulled by strings of night. The devil waits, his thirst unquenched. A feast of souls, the damned entrenched. Cards of death, a game of dread. 13 lives to serve the dead. The devil laughs, his prize complete. Eternal torment, her soul's defend. Evil holds. 13 souls, the price is set. A pact of blood, a devil's debt. Belief in doom, their hearts will break. He takes their souls for his own sake. Fear consumes, their wills collide. Tarot curse, no place to hide. The fortune told, their lives unfold. 13 souls, the devil holds. The dead, where shadows twirl, silent screams and tolling bells. Judgment looms, the air grows cold. Fate's grim hand, a story told. Some are freed, their penance paid. Others linger, forever betrayed. A haunting realm where nightmares reign. The dead march on through endless pain. Through gates of stone, the silence calls. A shadowed realm where twilight falls. The air is thick with death's lament. Each soul enslaved, their sins repent. Graves unmarked, the streets decay. Eternal night consumes the day. Beneath the veil, the whispers grow. The cursed await their fate below. City of the dead, where shadows dwell. Silent screams and tolling bells. Judgment looms, the air grows cold. Fate's grim hand, a story told. Some are freed, their penance paid. Others linger, forever betrayed. A haunting realm where nightmares reign. The dead march on through endless pain. The streets are paved with shattered dreams. Tormented cries tear at the seams. A crimson moon lights the abyss. A purgatory, no final bliss. The city's heart beats slow and weak. Its voice a dirge, the lost who speak. In this domain, no solace lies. Only echoes of forsaken cries. City of the dead, where shadows dwell. Silent screams and tolling bells. Judgment looms, the air grows cold. Fate's grim hand, a story told. Some are freed, their penance paid. Others linger, forever betrayed. A haunting realm where nightmares reign. The dead march on through endless pain. Through endless halls, the spirits wail. Bound to the city, their freedom frail. Each step echoes a mournful tone. Trapped in this place they call their own. City of the dead, a grim domain where lost souls wander in chains of pain. Awaiting judgment, the cursed remain in the shadowed streets of death's dark reign. City of the dead, where shadows dwell. Silent screams and tolling bells. Judgment looms, the air grows cold. Fate's grim hand, a story told. Some are freed, their penance paid. Others linger, forever betrayed. A haunting realm where nightmares reign. The dead march on through endless pain. Hey! The dead, where shadows dwell. Silent screams and tolling bells. Judgment looms, the air grows cold. Fate's grim hand, a story told. Some are freed, their penance paid. Others linger, forever betrayed. A haunting realm where nightmares reign. The dead march on through endless pain. Beneath cursed skies, bound in chains, their souls obey. puppets in death's ballet. The master reigns with cold command, a kingdom forged from the Reaper's hand. No light, no mercy, no escape, a world devoured by darkened shape. Whispers, power calls, bloodlines fade, empires fall. What was gained shall be the cost. All is turned, the master lost. Now a servant, the master kneels. The book takes all, the cycle seals. In endless night, the curse is spread. Eternal rule by the hands of the dead. Speak the spell, the dead shall rise. Shadows bloom beneath cursed skies. Bound in chains, their souls obey. Silent puppets in death's ballet. The master reigns with cold command, a kingdom forged from the Reaper's hand. No light, no mercy, no escape, a world devoured by darkened shape.
A fleeting scream, a glimpse of death, a fractured dream. Fate's cold grip begins its reign. The thread unravels, bound by pain.
Escaping doom, they cheat the knife, but death reclaims its stolen life. An unseen force, a shadow's breath, guiding each soul to meet its death. You cannot run, you cannot hide. The abyss calls from the other side. Each borrowed moment fuels its flame. The void remembers every name. The design is set, the lines are drawn. A cruel reminder of where you belong. The circle tightens, no second chance. Your final breath is the devil's dance.
Unseen, a deadly snare. Each step leads closer to despair. Fate's cruel hand designs the fall. A silent judge, it claims them all.
No prayers can halt, no plea can bend. The path is clear, it has no end. The clockwork turns, the trap is laid. A toll for the life you tried to trade. You cannot run, you cannot hide. The abyss calls from the other side. Each borrowed moment fuels its flame. The void remembers every name. The design is set, the lines are drawn. A cruel reminder of where you belong. The circle tightens, no second chance. Your final breath is the devil. Laugh, the end awaits along your path. A twisted fate, a boundless thread, pulling the living back to the dead. No escape, no final plea, bound by the rules of eternity. In the design, we all must fall. The end awaits, consuming all. You cannot run, you cannot hide. The abyss calls from the other side. Each borrowed moment fuels its flame. The void remembers every name. The design is set, the lines are drawn. A cruel reminder of where you belong. The circle tightens, no second chance. Your final breath is the devil's dance. Cannot run, you cannot hide. The abyss calls from the other side. Each borrowed moment fuels its flame. The void remembers every name. The design is set, the lines are drawn. A true reminder of where you belong. The circle tightens, no second chance. Your final breath is the devil's dance.
fate is sown. 6 days to dust, you're left alone. The second day, your skin turns pale. A phantom weight begins to scale. The third, your blood runs thick and slow. Your heartbeat falters, the cracks now show. By day 4, whispers fill your mind of those who've suffered, those left behind. The fifth brings silence, a void of fear, as death itself draws ever near. 6 days to dust, your life will fade. The curse devours what the witch has laid. No mercy given, no path to flee. A withered husk is all you'll be. Time slips away, your veins run dry. Your final breath, a tortured cry. Through shadows deep, your fate is sown. 6 days to dust, you're left alone. Your flesh like stone, a fragile shell, a brittle tone. Her laughter echoes as your soul takes flight, bound forever to eternal night. Your body crumbles, your story erased, a victim of her cursed embrace. Ashes to ashes, your fate now thrust. 6 days to dust, and dust to dust. 6 days to dust, your life will fade. The curse devours what the witch has laid. No mercy given, no path to flee. A withered husk is all you'll be. Time slips away, your veins run dry. Your final breath, a tortured cry. Through shadows deep, your fate is sown. 6 days to dust, you're left alone. A darkness takes its hold. Chains are ringing, hooves are clattering, nightmares fierce and cold. Eyes ablaze with hellish fire, they drag me to despair. The devils rise, their whispers burn, a torment I can't bear. Fear to sleep, the demons crawl, they tear apart my soul. Restless nights, infernal cries, their presence takes its toll. Claws that scream and voices scream, their hunger knows no bounds. They wait for me in shadows deep where endless pain resounds. Afraid to close my eyes, the devils call my name. Chains of torment clatter, stoking endless flame. Hooves resound like thunder, shadows start to swell. The spawn of night surrounds me, straight from gates of hell. Sleep a cursed prison, where demons rule the skies. Their whispers gnaw my sanity, their gaze it never lies. In darkness they are waiting, clawing through the air. A nightmare with no waking, no escape from their stare. Each breath a curse, my sanity fades, their laughter fills the air. The sleep I crave becomes a tomb, a portal to their lair. Through blazing gates, they call my name, their claws sink in my skin. The battle's lost, the light is gone, they've dragged me deep within. Eyes that never close, a heart that beats in dread. Trapped within this waking hell, I walk among the dead. Their claws extend, their whispers grow, the abyss pulls me tight. No dawn can break this endless curse, I'm prisoner of the night. Afraid to close my eyes, the devils call my name. Chains of torment clatter, stoking endless flame. Hooves resound like thunder, shadows start to swell. The spawn of night surrounds me, straight from gates of hell. Sleep accursed in prison, where demons rule the skies. Their whispers gnaw my sanity, their gaze it never lies. In darkness they are waiting, clawing through the air. A nightmare with no waking, no escape from their stare. As darkness claims its prey, the devils dance within my mind till my soul decays. Afraid to close my eyes, the devils call my name. Chains of torment clatter, stoking endless flame. Hooves resound like thunder, shadows start to swell. The spawn of night surrounds me, straight from gates of hell. Sleep accursed in prison, where demons rule the skies. Their whispers gnaw my sanity, their gaze it never lies. In darkness they are waiting, clawing through the air. A nightmare with no waking, no escape from their stare. Flesh and spirit ripped apart, a cursed soul with a broken heart. The veil is torn, the Reaper calls. Memories writhe in cursed halls. Specters scream with vengeful flame. The damned return, they know your name. Eternal torment, your guilt exposed. No escape from what you chose. Life and death in a twisted waltz. The afterlife claims what was false. Flows in the voids, embrace the sins of the past, leave a haunting trace. Through hollow eyes, the shadows leer, feeding on guilt, on pain, on fear. Silence screams, the darkness speaks, a life defiled, redemption weak. In their greed they sought the end, provoked the wrath they could not defend. The veil is torn, the Reaper calls. Memories writhe in cursed halls. Specters scream with vengeful flame. The damned return, they know your name. Eternal torment, your guilt exposed. No escape from what you chose. Life and death in a twisted waltz. The afterlife claims what was false. Memories writhe in cursed halls. Specters scream with vengeful flame. The damned return, they know your name. Eternal torment, your guilt exposed. No escape from what you chose. Life and death in a twisted waltz. The afterlife claims this is what was false. effigy bound in chains, threads of fate soaked in dread. Every needle a tear I shed. Blood on the altar whispers call, a soul entombed within the doll. Its hollow eyes, accursed guise, wielding vengeance under blackened skies. Twist the thread, ignite the flame, invoke the shadows, call the name. Until the power, darkened lore, a puppet's curse forevermore. Stab the heart, feel the sting, a voodoo hymn the spirits sing. Through the threads, pain is sown, a vessel cursed, a fate unknown. Under moonlight, shadows crawl, bound by blood to the voodoo doll. Pierced deep, a tortured plea, bound to the doll, you'll never be free. A wicked craft, no salvation found. The soul is tethered, forever bound. Dark incantations, whispers in the air, a spectral presence lurking everywhere. The doll's grin widens, the devil's art. Your torment is its bleeding heart. Stab the heart, feel the sting, a voodoo hymn the spirits sing. Through the threads, pain is sown, a vessel cursed, a fate unknown. Under moonlight, shadows crawl, bound by blood to the voodoo doll. Threads of misery, chains of fate, a prophecy. The doll takes hold, the curse complete. Eternal suffering, no retreat. Ashes fall where shadows dwell. A cursed creation born of hell. Tears of anguish, screams that brawl. A soul devoured by the voodoo doll. Stab the heart, feel the sting. A voodoo hymn, the spirits sing. Through the threads, pain is sown. A vessel cursed, a fate unknown. Under moonlight, shadows crawl. Bound by blood to the voodoo doll. Feel the sting, a voodoo hymn, the spirits sing. Through the threads, pain is sown. A vessel cursed, a fate unknown. Under moonlight, shadows crawl. Bound by blood to the voodoo doll. Shadows dance as candles burn. A sacred circle, a soul to turn. Bound by chains of ancient sin. The devil laughs, his work begins. Words of power echo loud. Faith and fear beneath the shroud. A battle rages, light and dark. Salvation fades, the demon's mark. Exercise the beast within. A holy war, a fight to win. Writhing screams, the devil's grin. The soul is torn, consumed by sin. Through prayers and blood, the right unfolds. A fragile hope, the faith it holds. Dark forces rise, the circle breaks. A final breath, the spirit shakes. Latin chants pierce the night. A body twists in unholy fight. The priest falters, shadows grow. A cursed heart beats cold and slow. Chains break loose, the walls do crack. The fiend escapes, no turning back. What price is paid to banish hell when mortals fall beneath its spell? Exercise the beast within. A holy war, a fight to win. Writhing screams, the devil's grin. The soul is torn, consumed by sin. Through prayers and blood, the right unfolds. A fragile hope, the faith it holds. Dark forces rise, the circle breaks. A final breath, the spirit shakes. The devil lingers, never gone. A fleeting peace before the dawn. Some are saved while others stray. In shadow's grip, they'll waste away. Exercise the beast within. A holy war, a fight to win. Writhing screams, the devil's grin. The soul is torn, consumed by sin. Through prayers and blood, the right unfolds. A fragile hope, the faith it holds. Dark forces rise, the circle breaks. A final breath, the spirit shakes. Rise from the cursed abyss.
passion tongues ignite. The darkness kiss, a chalice raised in profane light, breaking the seal of eternal night. Candles flicker, shadows twist, chanting words, the damned persist. A doorway forged in sin's embrace, unveiling death's malignant face. Kneel before the altar's flame, a heretic's call, a sacred shame. Writhing spirits claw the veil, faith dissolves as darkness prevails. Eternal whispers bind the soul, through shattered prayers the demons stroll. The skies bleed black, the heavens cry, a hollow scream as the righteous die. The scripture burns in crimson hue, an oath betrayed, the chosen few. Chains of devotion shatter and fall, evil awakens to consume them all. Blood-soaked visions, hell takes hold, the heretic's voice, deceit so cold. A spiral descent to the blackest deep, where gods of ruin eternally sleep. Kneel before the altar's flame, a heretic's call, a sacred shame. Writhing spirits claw the veil, faith dissolves as darkness prevails. Eternal whispers bind the soul, through shattered prayers the demons stroll. The skies bleed black, the heavens cry, a hollow scream as the righteous die. Scatter on holy ground, no savior comes, no peace is found. Through endless halls of torment reign, the heretic laughs in the devil's name. Kneel before the altar's flame, a heretic's call, a sacred shame. Writhing spirits claw the veil, faith dissolves as darkness prevails. Eternal whispers bind the soul, through shattered prayers the demons stroll. The skies bleed black, the heavens cry, a hollow scream as the righteous die. Unseen claws reach through the veil, a shadow shifts beyond the light. Its hunger cloaked, its presence pale, chains of darkness binding tight. The devil's mark upon the air, silent watcher stirred to life. A cursed pact none can repair, it grows unseen, it lingers near. The creeping hand of primal fear, paralyzed beneath their gaze, trapped in endless waking haze. Rooms grow colder, silence breaks, your soul's the prize the demon takes. Dreams dissolve and shadows writhe, a spectral force that drains your life. No escape, the binding grows, the devil marks what it now owns. That creak where none should tread. Candles die, the flames turn red. Scratched sigils scar the walls.
The cursed heed the entity's call. Beyond the veil of reason's grasp lies a force that holds you fast. No prayer can cleanse, no rite can save. The demons hunger a mortal grave. Paralyzed beneath their gaze, trapped in endless waking haze. Rooms grow colder, silence breaks. Your soul's the prize the demon takes. Dreams dissolve and shadows writhe, a spectral force that drains your life. No escape, the binding grows. The devil marks what it now owns. The whispers crawl like venomous vines, bound by forces unseen designs. Each creak of wood, a voice so low, a haunting presence begins to grow. Time dissolves in the spectral grip. Reality fades, your senses slip. A portal cracks in the midnight air. Unholy forces drag you there. Paralyzed beneath their gaze, trapped in endless waking haze. Rooms grow colder, silence breaks. Your soul's the prize the demon takes.